This channel was stuck at 30,000 subscribers for years with no sign of change. Until I came in. Within 120 days, the channel went from looking like this to looking like this. So in today's video, I'll be sharing my simple ABC system that helped grow this channel faster than ever, get more views, and hit record months in terms of revenue. And it all starts with the A for assessment. When you've been uploading for long on YouTube, but you don't see any meaningful progress, it is really time to start assessing your channel. Like, is there any proof that a breakout is even possible in your niche? Well, for John and Bob's, when I started assessing their channel, I saw a very positive signal early on. And this actually gave me confidence on where to push this channel toward. Now, if you don't have any meaningful breakout videos on your channel yet, don't worry, this video is still very valuable to you because you can still look at your direct competitors. Look at their channels and find videos that have really done better than all of their other videos on average. Those are also positive signals. So it's not that you just can look at your own channel, you should also look at your competitors to find out like, hey, are there any patterns here? And it's just something that I can learn that I can implement into my channel. Because if you find those videos, it's a signal that if you can smartly tune whatever they did into your own style and voice, there's a big chance that you can actually build a growing YouTube channel that can, actually become your career, like a lot of you probably want. So after I assessed John and Bob's, I came to the conclusion we need to do more landscaping content. There is proof on the channel that has worked before, so I want to do more of that. So next up, it was time to go to part B of the system, and B stands for the building phase. In the building phase of this system, you want to start creating videos that align with what you found in the assessment phase. For John and Bob's, that didn't just mean creating videos around the things that we knew had potential, aka landscaping content, but also overall making better YouTube videos. In the building phase, you want to learn from the outliers on your own channel or your competitors' channels and really start looking at what is the story structure, what is the hook like, what kind of packaging are they using, what can I learn from all these things to make better YouTube videos every single week that I upload. So that was something that was also going on in the building phase with John and Bob's. We made sure that we made videos that aligned with the positive signals that we had on the channel, but we also made sure that every video was a few percentages better. Now, the biggest positive signal that I found on the John and Bob's channel was this video, and it did really well over a longer period of time. Now, the reason why they couldn't replicate this success is because they simply didn't listen to the signal. They started making other videos that were very unrelated again, therefore kind of stopping their momentum. So when I came in, we started listening to these signals and we started making sure that we made videos that were closely aligned to that video. I've said this in many videos before, and podcasts that I've been on, and interviews that I've done, and events that I've spoke at. Make your channel predictable. Make sure that for a viewer, it is really clear cut what they're getting. So I brought John and Bob's back to that, and it worked pretty well. So by actually implementing the learnings from that one video, we went from videos looking like this to videos looking like this. And this wasn't a one-off. We are now creating videos that consistently do better than what John and Bob's made before I was involved. And part reason of that is the viral video decision tree that I use every single time to make sure that we create videos that have a higher percentage chance of doing well. If you want to create videos that have a way higher chance of going viral, just scan the QR code on screen right now or click the link in the description and I'll give it to you completely free. Lastly, we went into the last and most important part of this system, and that is the C for compounding. And this is the most important part of the system because if you don't do what you need to be doing here, then you will be back to square one within a few months. Now, while you've been making videos that are consistently a few percentages better in that building phase and your views are going up, it is time to start learning what videos do a little bit better than others in this phase. Because listen, it is an illusion that you will be uploading banger after banger every single week. It is impossible to make viral videos every single week. And anyone who tells you that you can is a fraud and you shouldn't listen to them. Even the biggest creators on the platform have videos that, for their standards, do pretty crappy. Yes, even Mr. Beast. Once you have found that momentum on your channel and everything is growing nicely and a lot faster, you want to make sure that you keep creating videos that complement the ones that came before. But do not be afraid to experiment every now and then, because sometimes your experiments can be great videos to learn, like, hey, we just found a new topic that will do really, really well. And a recent example on John and Bob's is this video. We kind of went away from the landscaping content and focused on plants, and it's a 1 out of 10 for us. So yeah, we found a great video. But you don't want to experiment too much. Let's say that you upload one video a week, so 4 times a month. I would say if you're in this compounding phase, you can do one experimental video every single month. The other 3 should be videos that you know are closely related to the ones that are now doing really well on your channel, to ensure that that experiment video might fail, and it's not going to be a problem if it does fail, because if it fails 6 times out of the year, you will still have 6 new experiments that did well that you can kind of build on top of. The reason why you want to do this is actually fairly simple. If you upload the same type of video every single week, at some point your viewers are going to get fatigued. They might not want to watch it anymore. If you experiment a little bit, so once a month, if you upload 4 videos in a month, you will actually introduce new fresh concepts that people might want to stick around for longer. And the compounding phase is the most addictive phase there is on YouTube. And believe me, I know, because I've gone through this phase a lot of times over the past 12 years. I've grown channels super fast. I've worked on the biggest channels on the platform, and seeing all those green arrows up and more revenue and more views and more subscribers, it just makes you feel happy. But everything that goes up has to at some point come down a little bit. So yes, even if you are in this high and this crazy feeling of, oh, everything is going well, at some point those green arrows become the gray once again, and you have to start all over again. But once that happens, this exact system comes into play again. You just start from the A for assessment again and go through the whole system. And I can guarantee you that if you do that, when your channel starts slowing down and you start assessing again, like, hey, what changed? Did stuff change in my niche? Are people just not that interested in this type of content anymore? What other positive signals can I find in competitors that have been growing while I'm slowing down? If you go through these phases again, I guarantee you that you will be able to make YouTube your full-time career. It is not a matter of can it be done, it can be done. If you're listening well to what I'm saying, and if you actually implement what I'm saying, there is no way that you cannot make YouTube your full-time career. But John and Bob's isn't the only channel that I did this on. Over the past few years as a YouTube strategist, I actually grew a lot of channels from small to niche dominators and money-making machines. And another example of that is the Golden Kobe family, who have grown from a tiny channel to the fastest growing dog rescue channel in the world. And if you want to know what simple but smart tricks I've used to do that on their channel, you can click the video on the screen right here, and I'll tell you exactly how you can use it too.